Hey everyone, this is Skye and welcome back to my channel. I'm just doing another life update as far as my progress and my physical development. As you can see, I'm at a comfortable place now as far as my physique and everything. As you know, I've been taking a long break from doing any kind of resistance training because my overall body size was a little bit more than what I wanted to have. For those who haven't seen my previous videos, please check them out, but I'll just give a little bit of a recap here. So basically, over the past 3 years, I've been working out fanatically, and I've gained a whole lot of muscle. It's caused me a lot of dysphoria, and I decided I needed to change things. So for the last maybe 2 months and a week or something like that, some ridiculous number. It's been 3 years, and this is the first time I've not worked out in so long. And as far as not working out, I mean resistance training, and I've even stopped a lot of the martial arts training just for a little while. This is only temporary to allow my body to heal completely, as well as my hormones and everything to ensure that my hormones will baseline, I guess you could call it. And so far it's done so, and I've seen changes, and I've seen different reactions as far as my personality and my emotions. I feel like that I'm regaining some of my old self before I started my fitness journey. After doing a certain amount of fitness for a certain amount of time, that your body doesn't change in just composition, it also changes emotionally and also hormonally. And one of the main things is my hormones weren't exactly working as well as they should have been. I'm currently taking sublingual oral estrogen mainly because I can't do injections. I just don't like impaling myself with a very big needle. It's just something that's up here that I can't get past. But I mean, I've done injections before, but I've had a friend who was a nurse, and she used to give me my monthly injections. Yes, I was only doing it once a month. Back then, I wasn't really getting the best care as far as like doctors, because they just didn't deal with trans people back then. As far as the body composition goes, so far I've noticed that I've lost a lot of upper body size. As you can see, I'm not really super buff or anything like that, but I am maintaining a physique, a certain amount of muscle. I still have muscle. You can't see it in this video, but I do still have my little horseshoe, but it's not large and pronounced and, you know, as it used to be. I've lost a lot of size up on my shoulders, my arms, and even my back. Now, I'm still focused on my abdomen as well as my lower body, just trying to keep that core as strong as possible. I am going to remain in fitness, but in a different way. I'm also going to maintain my skills in martial arts as well. It's just that I'm dialing back the intensity. And the reason why I'm doing it is the intensity stimulates certain hormones in your body to react. And one of those is being cortisol, as well as, you know, the adrenaline and also testosterone. And I'm eliminating most of that out of my system by not doing super high intensity, you know, training. I mean, to a certain degree, when you're training, you will stimulate that, but the higher the intensity, in my belief, and I'm not an expert or anything like that. I've just done a lot of research on my own, and my conclusion is that in doing high intensity type workouts, you will stimulate those hormones, and if you do it for a long duration over a long period of time, you know, it can affect you. Now, is that good or bad? It just depends on the person. Some people may want to go that route, and someone like me, I prefer not to, mainly because I'm on HRT and I want to one, not waste all my money on hormones, and two, not waste my time with transitioning if my hormones aren't working for me. So my goal now is to maintain my current level, which I am very comfortable with, and also to maintain a certain amount of body fat to help me retain some of the curves that I want as well. Previously, I wanted to be as, I wouldn't say ripped, but as low body fat as possible to, show more muscle and things like that, and actually really see my abs. However, now I'd like to have a little bit of the abs, but not have such a low body fat. I want to maintain my curves, as I said before. However, I still want to be lean. The one problem that I have right now, because I haven't been really on my diet as I was before, is I've gained a little bit of body fat around it's subcutaneous body fat, the stuff on the surface that is around my waist and my stomach. So that creates that muffin top effect, and I don't like muffin tops. So my goal now is to work on my body fat and maintain the muscle that I have now, the muscle and strength that is. The goal now is to just get rid of the muffin top, and I'll be quite happy. Emotionally, I'm that has changed, not dramatically, but it's changed quite a bit. I'm starting to feel more, if that makes sense to you. Before, the attitude I would have is more, the best way I can describe it is more male-like. I tended to be more focused, which is true, which I think helps because of the testosterone in my system. Probably was a little bit higher than I need to be, but I can definitely feel the difference. Definitely more focus, more pinpoint to things, more factual. I didn't feel I was just devoid of any kind of emotional response that you would think of as your typical cisgender female would have. The girly kind of mentality, if I can say. I was totally focused on my training. I was totally focused on just reaching a goal, which was attainable. It's just that it just took up so much of my time that I really didn't focus on anything else in my life, including my own personal grooming standards and stuff like that. Other than, the basic stuff like brushing my teeth and, putting some lotion on so I don't get sunburnt because I'm out in the desert here. My hair wasn't as much of a big deal. Makeup definitely wasn't a big deal. All those to me right now, and always have been an important part of my life, but because of the level of intensity and the focus that I had on fitness, all that just went away. So it has changed my personality. Don't get me wrong, this is not true for everyone. I'm not saying that it was a bad thing that I did this. I'm actually happy that I did this because it brought me to a place where now I can easily reach the goals that I want. So there's no regrets in that. It's just that I do want to now focus on another aspect of my life that I've been neglecting. I also want to plug my other YouTube sites. I do have a fitness YouTube still for all my fitness stuff. So on this channel, I'm not going to post any fitness stuff, as a matter of fact. And I will share the links through my social media. And whenever I do a video, I can also share the links in the comments, below the video. I also, if you've been keeping up with my radio control FPV first person view RC truck project, I do have a radio control site specifically for that. So if you want to keep up with that, I'll also give you the links on that. However, I am going to separate all my interests into different YouTube channels so that, I can stay on point with whatever subject I'm doing instead of trying to throw everything in all at one time in one place. On my fitness channel, I am going to do updates regularly. As a matter of fact, I'm doing a series now based on what I'm talking about here. It's called Fit and Femme. It's going to be about my journey to becoming, or it's going to be about my journey to reaching my goals for what I just discussed in this video. So in closing, yes, this is where I'm at now. I'm not 100% where I'm at, but I'm very comfortable and happy of where I'm at. So until my next update, I will catch y'all later.